Now we're going to look at how we can make our confidence intervals in Excel, where I added labels into the worksheet here because it takes a couple more steps for this. First though, I'm going to find the critical value in here. You don't technically need to do that, but it's good to see how it's done as well. What you do is you go into a cell, put equal, and then t dot inv. And inside of your parentheses, you put in the area to the left. Since this is a 90% confidence interval, I want to include 5 more in the left tail to get the upper one, so I'll put 0.95. And the degrees of freedom here will be 19 because the sample size is 20. So we get that value of about 1.729, just like before. Then in Excel, we compute the margin of error directly rather than getting an interval. For this, you put equals, and then you have to spell confidence. So that's probably the hardest part here, is being able to spell confidence, I suppose. Then dot t, open the parenthesis, and here you're going to put in the alpha. Our book doesn't use this notation, but by alpha they mean the complement of the confidence interval. Since we want 90% confidence in the middle, that means we want 10 for the tails, so alpha is 0.10. Then we put in the standard deviation, which here is 1.5, and the sample size, which is 20. From there, once we have our interval, once we have our margin of error, we have to make our interval. Where to make our interval, we take the mean, so equals 22.9, and subtract from it our margin of error to get the lower end. And then to get the upper end, we take that mean, 22.9. Oh, I have to make sure I put in an equal sign there so it knows we're looking for a formula, and add to it the value for a margin of error. So we get this interval, which we can see is up to rounding the same as what we got in the original problem.